Hey Mad Witches, welcome back. For this video, I will be focusing on holidays that witches or neo-pagans may observe. Now to do this, I will be using the structure known as the Wheel of the Year. Now, the Wheel of the Year is a seasonal cycle of holidays observed by modern Wiccans that really centers on solar equinoxes and solstices. However, not every witch follows the Wheel of the Year in the exact way as it is laid out in the Wiccan calendar. Neo-pagans may follow holidays that align with their specific pantheons, while some witches who view witchcraft as just that, a craft as opposed to a religion, may not celebrate holidays at all. It is possible to be a witch and a Christian, or an atheist, or a Buddhist. You really do not have to prescribe to Wiccan conventions or even neo-pagan conventions. Now, I will be using the Wheel of the Year to structure this discussion going forward. But I want to emphasize that the Wheel of the Year is a modern Wiccan construction developed in the 1950s. The reason I am using it, and the reason the original Wiccans developed it in the first place, is across cultures you see holidays tend to be condensed around these 8 points. The 8 points being the 4 solstices and the 4 equinoxes between them. Now, the reason so many holidays fall on this point is the importance of seasonality and sunlight to early human cultures, and specifically their crops. Now, the reason we have this 8-year point is this is what shows us the change in sunlight. This is why we get, midnight sun in Scandinavia, as well as a midwinter where the sun might be up for only a handful of hours per day. So that is why I'll be using the Wheel of the Year in this discussion. However, I also want to make clear that other cultures use moon cycles to structure their holidays. The most well-known examples of this are probably Chinese New Year and Easter, which are holidays we see based on the moon cycles even today. Now, let's get started. Winter solstice. This is one of the most important times of celebration across human cultures, but especially in the Northern Hemisphere. These celebrations can last up to 12 days, and they often revolve around the ceremonial rebirth of the sun. Many cultures and religions have interpreted this as a time for divine birth as well, namely Christ, Horus, Osiris, Attis, Mithra, and Dionysus, just to name a few. Practices vary, but sacrificial offerings, feasting, gift-giving, and evergreen decoration are commonly seen around this time. As Yule is coming up soon, I'm seeing lots of new witches and new pagans asking how they should celebrate Yule. Well, I have a tip. If you grew up in America or in somewhere in Northern Europe, you probably already are. So I will do a full video on this soon, going through different traditions, different things you can make, different decorations, but much of what we know of as Christmas is borrowed from pagan or historical practices. So if you have evergreen decorations, if you decorate a Christmas tree, you have a wood-burning stove, and you have anything that resembles mistletoe in your house, you are well on your way to celebrating Yule. So look out for that video coming soon, but let's move on to the next holiday. Imbolc. This holy day marks the first stirrings of spring. It is one of the 4 Celtic fire festivals and is a common celebration day for shepherds. Planning for the year ahead, purification rituals, and spring cleaning are commonly practiced on this date. Spring equinox. As a day where light and dark are in balance for the first time since the onset of winter, this holy day is celebrated with feasting, dedications, and seed sowing. Beltane. Traditionally the first day of summer in Ireland, this is also the Roman festival of Flora and the date of Walpurgisnacht. Walpurgisnacht celebrations are mostly in Germanic countries. Summer solstice. Also known as Midsummer or Litha, this is the other major celebration for Wiccans and neo-pagans, celebrated with dancing, fires, maypoles, and floral decoration. Marriages and fertility rituals are often performed at this time. Lunasa. Though this holy day is mostly the invention of modern Wiccans, it represents the first harvest celebration. Bread is commonly baked in the shape of a male deity and eaten. I personally like to make gingerbread men. Autumn Equinox. This holiday is a modern pagan ritual of thanksgiving for the fruits of the earth and a recognition of the need to share them with others during the winter months. Samhain. One of the 4 greater Sabbats, Samhain is considered to be a time to celebrate the lives of those who have passed on. Celebrations often involve paying respect to ancestors and other dead. Variants of this holiday are seen around the world. All right, guys, I will be going through the holidays as they come up, and keep an eye out for that Yule video coming soon. Remember to subscribe publicly if you want to be entered for the $1,000 and grimoire copy giveaway, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.